What's up guys, JTM Off-Road here. Today, hopefully I'm getting rid of those guys. So, I want to take these off, and you'll notice that I said today and hopefully in the same sentence because it's early in the morning before I'm going to work. Those bolts are super rusted. I don't want to have to use any cutting tools and wake up the neighborhood. I like my Avalanche, but when I'm looking at it, nothing against SUVs, but it kind of just looks like, I don't know, it just doesn't look like a truck. I know it's not really a truck because it's based off the Tahoe, but there's just something about it that really takes away from it looking like a truck. It doesn't look high. You know, you step up in it a good bit, but those nerf bars, running boards, whatever you want to call them, I photoshopped them out and I like the look of this way better without them. It doesn't help that those are actually tied into the rockers, and if you haven't seen my rockers, they're not in the best shape. So it's only a matter of time before someone steps on that and it just rips through the rocker. I climbed underneath. There's a bolt higher up on the rocker, and then there's one that goes down and is kind of like there's a clip that goes through sheet metal, and then there's the bolt that goes down through that. There's a bolt that goes up top into the rocker. There's a bolt right there, if it'll ever focus. And that's the one I'm worried about. I don't think that one's going to come out very nice. So we'll see what we can do. Might have to wait till later. If they have to get cut out, then I'll cut them out later. The other perk of having this done is once I get rid of this bar, it'll be so much easier to get underneath the truck. When I'm laying underneath, it's actually like pretty much up to my chest, my arm and everything. I always have to squeeze under. Shouldn't have to do that with the truck. I should be able to just climb right underneath and you know, do the work. So I'm gonna get started, try to take this off and see what happens. I'm honestly surprised any of these came out. Still see the white salt on some of them. I'll take that off. I didn't really video me getting these out because it's kind of a little tight, but nice thing is they provide a hole here that you can stick your socket down through, but it only looks big enough to fit a 1/4 inch drive down through. It actually wasn't that bad. I mean, I had to lay the whole way under the truck, use both hands up here to crank on it. So I got those out, get the upper ones. Those ones shouldn't be as bad. So much better. That looks, oh, that's so good. That's gone. That's all I had to do. Just take those off. It actually looks a lot better now. You can actually say it somewhat looks like a truck. And it looks like it's a little higher off the ground. Just an illusion because that piece isn't there anymore. Yeah, I like it. I was really surprised how well those bolts came off too. On the other side, I'm not going to video it. Same exact thing. Hopefully, as long as I hit no problems, which I probably will. So I did have some problems with this side. The thinner bolts that go through the bottom part of the rocker, those ones came out fine. The back ones, not so much fine. These thin bolts, a couple of them started rounding, and no matter how I applied pressure on the 1/4 inch socket, you know, going from one side to the other, really trying to get some torque on it, still kept rounding. So figured, I was like, well, I'll just go ahead and rip it right through the rocker. But what I ended up doing was I took these two bolts out for this one and that one, so I could get that completely out. So once I had that out, I took this, rocked this around, twisted it and stuff, so that actually broke the, kind of helped break the bolt free that was in there. Once that first initial break got loose, then I could go back on with the socket, and I was actually able to get those out. Those rockers are actually on there a lot stronger than I thought. I tried rocking that thing up and down, trying to just get it to break through, and it didn't, so probably would have actually been fine. But I'm not putting them back on because this looks so much better. I mean, except for when you get back to there, when you get to all the rust. But look at all that, just from rocking back and forth, all that rust breaking free. Eventually, I'm going to try to get these rockers replaced. I'm not looking forward to doing all that work, but I don't have the money to pay someone to do it. So I'm very happy that those are off. I think the truck looks a lot better. You guys might not think so. I do. I do think that these wheels need to come out a little more. There's so much fender that they could fill out. So I don't know if someday I'll get some different wheels. I don't ever plan on lifting this. I don't even know if I would get a leveling kit. I think it would look better, but I don't know if I really want to lift this or not. I think it would look great if it was lifted. I don't know how well towing would go. I feel like you'd really have to stiffen up the rear or something, so it wouldn't, you wouldn't be looking at the sky the whole time. If you guys have an Avalanche like this, a Z71, and you tow with it lifted, drop a comment. I know if I was out west somewhere where it was really flat, or down south, probably wouldn't be so bad, but I'm towing in hilly terrain all the time, and I don't think a lift would really help that case at all. So let me know what you think. I won't be lifting this anytime soon. Spent a lot of time with the truck lately, and I need to get back to the Jeep because it's just about time for wheeling season. I need to get out and get some wheeling in. Alright, I think I'm done with this video. We'll see you in the next one. Thanks for watching this video, guys. Be sure to like it, tell me what you think in the comments, click subscribe so you don't miss out on any of my upcoming projects and wheeling trips. Follow me on Instagram and Facebook to catch posts of videos in the making. See you next time.